but I think that there's some clarity and work you have to do first. And that's, I think, become intentional with your daily life, become intentional with your leadership, become intentional with your business goals. And so I think defining those things and really getting to understand someone and them understanding who they are is a really good place when I start with strategy. And then we get into the normal business things of process and planning and value stream mapping and all of those types of things. But really, you got to know, I think, first of what drives you and how you're going to get there.
Sure.
It will keep you on the path every day, because it gets crazy when you're starting a business. And as you know, sometimes you're just playing whack-a-mole trying to keep up. And it helps if you've planned around those things and you know where you want to be, and you just stay focused and not be afraid to pivot. Just because you had an idea doesn't mean you have to stick with that one thing. Learn to pivot and to pivot quickly, and don't be embarrassed by that.
So pivoting quickly is another one, right? And I think a lot of people probably learned that this year, and a lot of people maybe still are afraid to do that. And the example, I've got an example. I thought I was going to be a big quote guy on social media, so I was going to post a business quote every day from a business leader. And I've got software that I use that automatically posts it, so I can do 10 posts all at once and not have to worry about it for 2 weeks. After 2 or 3 weeks, I thought, man, those were great quotes. They meant a lot to me. They probably meant a lot to the people who read them, but I don't want to do that anymore. But then I started wondering, well, then I'm kind of waffling on what I was going to do. And I heard maybe it was another podcast, I don't know who said, it's okay to pivot. Who cares?
Pivot, yeah.
If you try something for a month and you don't want to do it anymore, just don't do it. 6 months from now, you may want to do it again. You can come back and do that.
Right.
Getting out of that mindset.
You've learned different skill sets, so it's not like you didn't learn something from that. So learn from that, and then grow from that. I think that's just super important. It's the same thing like, people think, like, especially in our industry, that social media is just an advertising tool. And it's getting better in our industry, but for a while it was horrible. So, social media is named social because it should be social. So if you're, I don't know, like, I know you said you like Gary Vee. So Gary Vee has a book called Jab, 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 Right Hook.
Okay.
Several years old, but the concept of it is the same. Like, you don't just put your content out there, you jab with other people's content and you share other stuff, and then you throw out something about yourself. So it's not all about you, because no one really cares about you. They really care about themselves.
Right.
So how can you help them be better? And some of that's learning from that, like you did at Pivot.